Across to my colleague Malungelo Booi, who is at the Constitution Hill in Johannesburg. Malu, good morning to you. It looks a bit empty where you are at the moment. Are there any people gathered there? Well, I can see a sprinkle, I should say, of some people wearing what looks to be ANC regalia. Tell us why you are at the Constitution Hill.
That's right, Koli. In fact, the ANC-Women's League Youth Desk is marching against gender-based violence. This is the starting point of the march, Koli. I can see now there's about 20 people that have already arrived for this march. We are at the starting point, Koli, of this march. This is where the speeches will also be taking place. The ANC Women's League President Batabile Dlamini is expected to make the main speech here. Interestingly enough, when she addressed the men's march in Pretoria early this month, one of the things she said, she described gender-based violence as a crime against humanity. So I'm expecting, Koli, a similar line again today. But we'll also be hearing from COSAS, the Young Communist League, and SASCO. They will also be giving messages of support to the ANC Youth League Youth Desk, Women's League Youth Desk here. From there on, Koli, this march will then proceed to Luthuli House. That's where the marchers will then hand over a memorandum to officials at Luthuli House. Part of what they say they want to see the party doing, they're saying that they want to see the ANC taking more action, doing more in tackling gender-based violence in this country. What do they mean by that? Well, we'll have to ask them, because we want to, I suppose we want to hear from them. What exactly do they want? What kind of action do they want to see from the ANC? We want to see practical things here. We're hoping that they will also be talking practical steps for us, but also, Koli, I'm sure we'll be looking forward to interacting to some of the people that are part, Koli, of this march. What could be their reasons of taking part in this march?
Malu, it is a bit of a controversial point. Why is the Women's League holding its own march as opposed to joining forces with the total shutdown march that's taking place around the country today?
Well, I did ask, in fact, yesterday the ANC Women's League Youth Desk about this, and also when you read some of their statements that they've issued around this issue, they're saying that they do support that they're in solidarity with the total shutdown march, but there are fundamental differences as to that's the reasons why they are not part of that march, Koli. So that's why they're holding their own march. But also, Koli, they're saying that the marches that they're having won't only be taking place here in Johannesburg. They're saying that they'll have the similar marches in Cape Town, in KwaZulu-Natal, in the Eastern Cape as well.
What are these fundamental differences, Malungelo? What is it that is being advocated by the total shutdown activists versus what the Women's League is standing for?
Well, that's a very important question, Koli, as to what is that fundamental difference that these two bodies seems to be disagreeing about. Well, one of the things that this particular ANC Women's League Youth Desk is saying that they welcome everyone to come and support this march. They are not against anyone attending this march. But if you look at the total shutdown, when you hear them, they're saying that men are not welcomed in that march because men are the main perpetrators of gender-based violence.